What's up, sports fans? My name is Jake, and welcome to the first episode of Game Day Eats. Football season is back, and you know what that means. Food and lots of it. And being a football and food fanatic, I'm always making nachos or other game day snacks when I host friends over for Monday Night Football. And instead of the boring go-tos, I thought I could do something a little different. Instead, I'll be bringing the local food and beer favorites of the host city and sharing recipes I find along the way. So sit back and relax. This is Game Day Eats. So being week one, there are two Monday night games to open the 2018 season, and luckily the Oakland Raiders get another one to finish the season off. So since that's the case, we're going to go ahead and focus on the Detroit Lions and what their fans have to choose as their go-to entree, the Coney Island hot dog. You can follow along with the ingredients on these nifty tools. I'm also making these true to style, but by no means do you have to. The claim from Detroit is that they were the originator of this dish, but how is that possible when the name literally says Coney Island? So back in 1913, the Coney Island Chamber of Commerce in New York had banned the use of the term hot dog on restaurant signs on Coney Island. This started because visitors took the term literally and assumed there was dog meat in the sausage. Because of this action by the Chamber of Commerce, visitors passing through the area didn't know the sausage in a bun by the American name hot dog. Instead, the handheld food was known to visitors as Coney Island dog. Now, as people moved to other states, they took the recipe with them and it evolved to what it is now. There are many other cities within Michigan that established some form of a Coney dog, such as Flint, Jackson, and Kalamazoo, but Detroit claims to be the true birthplace. Many of the original restaurants stick to their original recipes, and it's been said that if someone who knows Coney dogs hears mustard, chili, and onions, they'll know it's a true Detroit Coney dog. And while looking up recipes for this dish, I found a lot of different ways to make it. Some were more difficult than others, and since we're staying true to form, we're doing it true Detroit style. So looking at the recipe, we see a lot of different ingredients here. So starting from the top, we have Frankfurter hot dogs. Buns will have onions for the hot dogs, as well as some yellow ballpark mustard. Moving into our sauce, we're going to have a pound of ground beef, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 large onion, 1 red bell pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, 4 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, a half teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1.5 cups of chicken or beef broth, 4 ounces of tomato paste, 2 teaspoons of cider vinegar, and a half teaspoon of hot pepper sauce. After doing some research, we have found that the Founder Centennial IPA is a regional favorite for Detroit fans, so we're also going to give that a shot with our Coney dog. Our nice little Detroit Coney dog. It's actually really good. So the New York Jets are coming into town after a not so good 2017 season. 5 wins and 11 losses are nothing to be proud of, which is why they're looking to dominate in 2018. With the addition of Sam Darnold as the number 3 overall pick in this year's draft, they're looking poised at the quarterback position for the foreseeable future. And the Jets named him the Week 1 starter after a strong showing in the preseason, so we'll see if it pays off. If their offense can maintain drives and be at least okay, their defense, which has been garnering high praise from the media this offseason, should be able to keep them in games. So watch out, Tom Brady. You could be BFFs with the turf this year. And for the Detroit Lions, a new coach coming in from New England leading the charge by the name of Matt Patricia. And with him comes the wide knowledge of the game because of his coaching responsibilities since the start of his NFL career. Offensive line, linebacker, safety, and then defensive coordinator, all for New England. And looking at the Lions free agency haul, you could see that influence. Although he is defensive-minded, it seems that the offense is getting the biggest overhaul by adding a horse of LeGarrette Blount and some good offensive line depth. Matt Stafford will be the guiding light for this team, hoping to go deeper into the playoffs in the wild card round, which is something they haven't done since 1991, since they beat the Dallas Cowboys. All right, time for the put up or the shut up. Who takes home the Coney dog between the Jets and the Lions? With all the changes made in the offseason and the strong performances of the starters in the preseason, I say the season opener goes to the Lions winning at home 21-14. That's it. We're done. It's time to jump into the opening week. Did you like the Coney dog? Let me know in the comments below and subscribe for next week's episode when we head to Chicago where the Seattle Seahawks take on the Bears and we make some traditional deep dish pizza. Until then, happy eating and I'll see you on the field.